right, we're gonna do a little stretching. Okay. We're gonna do some stretching, and you can use either a stretch out strap, or you can use a belt to a robe. You can use a long piece of cloth. You can even use a towel if you need to. And the first couple things we're gonna do, you don't need a band for. So we're gonna start with the big muscles on the outside, and we're gonna work our way inside. So we're gonna start with glutes. So you're gonna bring a knee up to your chest, and I want you to grab behind your knee with your hands. Yep. And you're gonna go 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, and release. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, release. You can do this 4 or 5 times. Beautiful. And you're gonna breathe while you're doing this, because holding your breath isn't helpful. Our muscles really like oxygen. They get pissed off when we deprive them of it. Beautiful. And then you're gonna take your knee and you're gonna pull it out towards your elbow. So 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. If you want a little help, what you can do is you can take your strap and kind of put it behind your knee, and you can use your strap and hang on. Isn't that nice?
Oh, I like
1,
that.
1,000, 2, 1,000.
Very nice.
1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. And then you're gonna go knee towards your opposite shoulder. You're gonna, yep. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. You don't ever want to go to pain. You want to go to where you feel a nice stretch, and you should feel this right in your butt. Each of these stretches a different part of your glutes. We use them all the time. Every time we stand up, every time we go upstairs, every time we shift our weight while we're standing and doing dishes. Beautiful. And see, each one she's going a little further than she did the last time. Beautiful. And we're going to do the other side, because balance is good. There you go.
Yeah.
So you're going to go same knee to same elbow. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, and back out. Beautiful. Good breathing, Miss Diana.
Exhaling when I pull it up gives me a little more room.
Yes, and it supports your body. Your body wants to relax as you exhale. So whenever you go to stretch something where you're like, oh, I'm a little afraid, take a deep breath, and as you go into the stretch, slowly exhale. And you're going to go same knee to same elbow. So you're going to bring that knee out to the side. If you want to make this a little deeper, if you straighten the leg that isn't working, you'll go even deeper.
Yeah.
Again,
This also works the psoas.
a little bit. It stretches it out. Again, you don't want to go to pain. You're just going into the stretch. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, coming out. Last one. And then you're going to come across your body. You're going to go same knee to opposite shoulder. See, this side you're not quite as flexible as you were on the other side.
No.
And that's normal. Most of us have more flexibility on one side than we do on the other. Beautiful. Last one. Nice. All right, so now that your glutes are all nice and stretched out, we're going to stretch out the hamstrings. So what you're going to do is, if you have a strap, if you just have a belt to a robe, you're just going to use the middle of the belt to your robe. If you happen to have one of these handy dandy little stretch out straps, you're going to put the end of the strap on your foot, and you want it kind of in the middle of your foot, or even up to where like the ball of your foot is. Then you're going to hang on to the other end. Okay? And what I like to do is hold the strap with one hand. What's nice about these is you can literally like kind of hook your hand into a loop. And then the other hand I like to put on the front of my thigh to remind me to keep that knee straight. And you're going to do the same thing. You're going to come up and you're going to go 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. If you'd like to accentuate this, you can think about pushing up through your heel as you come up. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. You feel it deeper, right? And maybe even higher up into your hamstring.
And I like what it does for my ankle.
Yeah. Again, most people's hamstrings are really, really tight, especially since we're doing all this sitting. So if you only go to here, that's fine. But go 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. Bring your leg down and then repeat. And Diana's already going maybe an inch further than she did the first time she did this. Beautiful.
Oh, that feels good.
Yeah. but you want to make sure you're stretching your legs. So what happens for a lot of people is they want their leg to come closer to their head, so they let their hip roll up. You want to keep your hip down on the floor. When your hip rolls up, then it becomes a back stretch. We want to feel it right back here behind your leg. Beautiful. All right, and then we're going to keep this attached to our foot, but we're going to wrap the strap around our foot, and our foot's going to twist a little bit when we pull. And you're going to start down here, and you're going to 1 1,000, 2 1,000. See how you feel that in a slightly different place?
Oh, yeah.
You should feel that little on the inner thigh, yeah?
Yeah.
And you're just going to do, with each of these, you want to do between like 4 and 6 repetitions.
I love the way this feels on the ankle.
Yeah, and if you have an ankle that's sensitive, you can not pull as hard, you know, and just do more repetitions, but with less pressure. And then you're going to take this and you're going to wrap it around the other way. So a lot of this is repetition, and you're just finding ways to get into these stretches to isolate. Your hamstrings are much wider than you think. We always think they're, oh, these little strings of muscle, but they're really, really wide going down the whole back of your thigh.
Oh, these are bad. Oh, goodness.
Breathe. So lower your leg, Joni. Start lower. And then come up. And only come up, yeah, there you go. Beautiful. Last one. Beautiful. All right, so we're gonna unwind this, and we're gonna straighten this leg out. So we're gonna get out of our way, and we're gonna bend our knee. And so we're gonna take what we're gonna do is we're gonna stretch the IT band, which goes from your knee to your hip. So you're gonna let your leg go across your body as far as it can comfortably go, and then you're gonna straighten your knee.
Ooh.
And you should feel that straight up here.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're gonna come back. There you go. If your knee can take it, what you can do is you can go out here and then keep your knee straight, come back, and bend your knee to rest it. There you go. And if you want a deeper stretch, while you're over there, you can use your strap to pull down, to pull up. If you point and flex your toes, it'll isolate different parts of your IT band. There you go. Again, you don't want to go to pain.
No.
You just want to go to that point where you feel a nice stretch. Beautiful. Nice. I'm going to get out of your way. And you're gonna let your leg come up, and then you're gonna go out to the outside. I find sometimes my other leg that's on the floor, if I widen it a little bit, it kind of counterbalances me, so I don't roll. And again, you can come out here and you can point and flex your toes. You can rotate your toes towards the ceiling or towards the floor, and you'll feel it in different parts of that inner thigh. Beautiful. So those are some stretches you can do to open up your legs and your hips a little bit using a strap.
Oh boy.